I want to talk about weight, stigma, and virginity, especially adult virginity. On Monday, TLC premiered a new show called Virgins, which follows the story and journey of four adult virgins. And it had particular interest to me because I am them. I am 37 and I've never had sex. I don't like calling myself a virgin because I don't think virginity is an identity. It's just one of many things that I haven't done. It doesn't define me. So I've been watching this show. Well, I watched the first episode and everybody's story I could relate to. And I have thoughts on that. And every week I'm going to try to share some of my thoughts after each episode. I might go on live. We'll see. But one person who I want to talk about is Rhasha. And I took some notes. But one person I want to talk about is Rhasha. Rhasha is 42, obviously never has had sex. But one of the reasons she gives for not having sex is because she said she's always been a big girl. She's always been overweight. And so she never thought or saw herself as attractive. And men never came up to her. And I related to that wholeheartedly. And that's my story too. I think there are many reasons why I've never had sex. And I certainly relate to the reasons of each of the four people in this TV show. But I believe one of the reasons I never had sex, I think, is because I too never saw myself as desirable. Like, just to give you a sense of how deep the, internalized stigma goes. When I was working to get my licensing to be a lawyer, my articling principal was a known person who sexually harassed people. Like, it was documented. And they sent me to work for this person anyways. But I thought I'd be safe because I didn't think I was attractive. And of course, I was one of his many victims. He would say some really inappropriate things to me. But you see how deeply ingrained it was? Like, I did not think that other men could see me as attractive, and therefore maybe that's the vibe I put out there. So one of the things that I think this show does and why I want to talk about it is because of the stigma piece, because I feel like that stigma, weight stigma, is a thing. Body positivity, body neutrality are important, but they're not going to change how the world sees you. Body positivity is about how you see yourself, but it's not going to change the stigma that you face, aka how the world sees and treats you. And so when that stigma gets inside of you, and you believe it, and you believe that fat is bad and fat is wrong, and therefore you are less worthy, you are not attractive, that's going to seep into every single area of your life, including your dating life and your relationship with men. So it'll be interesting to see how